to do. Ho, there we go. Hello, I've gone live because I can't do recording videos at the moment because I've got another pigeon. I rescued another one. So I just thought I would come on here and we could chill, and I'll show you I'm not missing. I've been kind of missing, right? No one's here anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna do like a bit of sketching, and if you have questions about pigeon, then you can ask. It's very much alive. It's a different one from last year because I seem to just attract pigeons. That's my life. How do I see comments on here? I don't know how I see. Why is my dog going ballistic? Why is Otis barking? Posty. Must be. Anyway, how is everybody? Are we all good? This is Jeannie. She's new. She's new here. Be nice to her. Is there a way for me to read comments when I'm live on an iPad? Is that a thing? What's this? Oh, I don't want that to happen, but okay. Fine. Fine. Anyway, hope everybody's well. I'm gonna try and get the bird to the other side of my shoulder. That might be a bit less. Jeannie, turn around. Turn around. Why are you hiding? Who are you hiding from? Huh? Who are you hiding from? Anyway, I'm just going to do a bit of sketching here, and if anyone has any questions about the bird, just let me know. I rescued her, thought she was going to die. She did not in fact die. Now look at the wound on her neck. That's, oh, what are you doing? Anyway, so I'm just going to do a little bit of quiet sketching, and I thought that we could maybe like pick a topic or something, and I'll just start talking about that. You can ask me questions. This is totally not planned. I'm just basically trying to keep YouTube aware of my existence. It's tough on them streets. Truly. Yeah, how is everybody? Oh, here we go. Is that live chat? Welcome to live chat. Fine and dandy. Right, get over here. I'm just gonna have to sit like this, I think. Kind of sideways. But yeah, so summer is now kind of over. I've been working a lot, gigging a lot, entertaining my kid, rescuing birds. It's been a whole thing. Definitely, it's been a lot. So I've missed YouTube. Hi Leah, how are you? Yeah, I've missed making videos. I need to do so many more. I think once we hit like September, because we're halfway through August now, I'm gonna absolutely smash the videos out. I'm gonna try and do like every second day or every third day, and see how that goes. Because there's so much music and so many singers I have not heard yet. I get lots and lots of recommendations. So that's the idea. How are you, Leah? Anyway, what's happening with you? I'm looking for like topics. of discussion here. I don't know what we want to talk about. I could talk about birds. I could talk the hind legs off a donkey about birds. But I'm not sure that's everyone else's topic of interest. Oh, anyway. Oh, what was I going to say? Yeah, so it's just been a lot of nonsense. Summer is busy time for me, and because obviously I've got a kid, you can't really do very much. Oh, you're in New Zealand. Now, a bit cold in New Zealand is probably a bit warm in Scotland. What temperature is it there in Celsius? I'll look it up, hold on. At the moment here it's 17 degrees and it feels like 14. This is summer. Let's go for, should we try Auckland? I don't really know, or where's like, I don't know where the most common place is in New Zealand. Let's just put New Zealand. Whoa, it was -1. You weren't kidding, but it's at night time there. 8 degrees. Yeah, it's cold there. I didn't think it got that cold. That's wild. I always thought it was kind of like hot all the time, but when you're acclimatized, it feels cold. But New Zealand, I'm seeing -1. Is that, can that possibly be right? New Zealand. Let's try Auckland. No, it's 8 degrees in Auckland. Highs of 14, 15. So your winter and your cold is the same temperature as my summer. How depressing is that? How depressing is that? But anyway, yes, so summer. In the South Island. You are in Auckland. That was a very good guess. Maybe I've got some kind of psychic powers going on. Because Auckland isn't the first place you think of in New Zealand. Maybe it's at Wellington or something. Is that in New Zealand? But Auckland came to my mind, so we must be psychic bond. I love it. I love it. But yeah, it's cold in Scotland regardless, to be honest. Even our summers are fairly rubbish. So there we are. Pardon me. Oh. Yes, I don't know how many folks saw. I can't record any videos at the moment because there's just too much going on. Obviously there's a bird in the house because my garden is getting dug up, which is very noisy, and I don't want the bird to get traumatized. So clearly she's not traumatized with me, hence why she's here. Oh, hold on, my neighbour's texting me, which says it's not that noisy. Born in Christchurch. Yeah, Wellington is the capital. And I saw another comment, but where is it? Hello from the Netherlands. Hello PTX fan. Who are PTX is in Pentatonics. Am I getting that right? I need to get back on Pentatonics. I bet there's like so much that's changed. It's been years since I listened to them. Pentatonics. Great group. I haven't heard as much as I probably should have, but I tend to, as soon as I listen to someone, I never listen to them again unless I've got a camera in front of my face, so that you get my first reaction to it. So Pentatonics, I've probably only heard the very odd thing out with, like what you've seen on video. Are you gonna fly? Please don't just fly in a random direction. Please don't do that. I don't want to have to scoop you up. What are you looking at? What is she looking at? Avi came out with. Avi's the one with the really low voice. Kevin has a solo album. Mitch. Mitch was the one with the really high voice. Is that right? Kevin is Kevin the main quote unquote main guy. The one that's always doing like the duets on TikTok and stuff. See, I'm out of the loop. I'm out of the loop. What are you doing back there? What are you doing? Kevin is the beatboxer. Do I remember Kevin? I will probably know him to see him. I would know him to see him. She seems to be looking at the back of my head. She probably wants to climb on top of my head. That's where every pigeon I've rescued, which to be fair is only 2, they like to sit on top of my head. Hello. Now, I'm an X-Men fan, so I would say Xavier, but is your name actually Javier? Because it's Portugal? First or second one, I don't know. And do I like Portuguese music? Yes, I do. Do you mean like Fado? Or just like that and beyond? But yes, I do. Especially if I do, I think it's... Wow. That was a lot. What was I saying? If I do, yeah, I think it's hugely like connective. And when we talk about like singing, there's a friend of mine that said, I don't want you to impress me, I want you to move me. And I feel like that's Fado in a nutshell. It is impressive, but it's more about connecting to that like emotional, historical, cultural kind of moment. So yeah, I really, really do. I think it probably doesn't hit for me like it would hit for a Portuguese person, but that's purely on a nationalistic front. And I don't mean like nationalism as like a bad nationalism. I mean like patriotism. Nightwish. I have reacted to about 15 Nightwish videos. There's a whole playlist. Go have a look. There are millions. I've done mostly Floor Jansen. I've done a few with Karia, and one with is it Annette. So it's mainly Floor, but yeah, I have done a fair few. Not Xavier. It's the sh sound. The English version sounds really weird to me. So right. So I didn't say it right either time. So I can only apologize. You mean like shit? Hold on. Xavier? I don't know. Can you please react to both porcelain and unethical from, oh, here we go. Fauja. Did I say it right that time? This is just a video of me mispronouncing things. Yes, I will. Find my latest video and pop a link to them in, and I'll go through my most recent and I'll add them to a playlist. I think that's probably the easiest way for me to find them. Hello Irene, how are you? I'm good. I've got another pigeon, so it's not the same one as last year. She still comes to me daily, and she's had kids too. This is a guy's racing pigeon that my sister found at a pond, and she was gonna die. Like, look at her neck. She was in a bad way. That was horrific. Like 8 days ago, and I took her home to die. Essentially, because I didn't think she would survive. I just wanted her to die with a bit of dignity and not have things ripping her to shreds. And she just didn't die. So I've now got this pigeon. I'm gonna try and get her back to health, get her back to her owner. But I'm gonna wait till she's like a little bit more healed, if you like. Exactly that, Xavi. Is that how we say it? I have looked up how to say Fauja on YouTube, and I have seen different pronunciations, so I'm no further forward, and everyone writes it differently phonetically. I'm sure there will be one. I pronounced Leah correctly. How did people mispronounce that? Did they say Lee? I don't know. That seemed natural to me. It rolled off the tongue. There was something I wanted to comment on to read. I can't remember what it was. Oh, that's it. It was Portuguese. I have an artist friend who's Portuguese, and he was teaching me how to say things in Portuguese, none of which I can repeat. And that's partly because I ask for swear words in in other languages. I find it fascinating, so I wouldn't repeat them, but I know a few Portuguese phrases. Um, what do I plan on reacting to today? I'm not going to have time to react today because my garden's getting dug up, which means I've had to take the pigeon out of the garden and put her on my shoulder, and I have to be kind of still when I'm doing that because I don't want to like spook her, even though she's quite calm, but I don't want to test that theory out. Could you imagine me trying to like listen to something and there's like a pigeon bolting backwards and forwards? Why do you keep doing that? So I'm probably just gonna like sketch, which is what I tend to do in my free time. And then I've got some gig stuff to organise for the end of the week. Hello Manjari, how is India today? A lot warmer than Scotland, I would hazard a guess. I hope you're doing well. But yeah, I hopefully will get back to reacting maybe like next week. I'll record a big bunch of them and start editing them and start firing them out. If I get a chance towards the end of this week, I'll do it too. Just depending on how much stuff I need to organise. Did I see Scottish ancestry? Your great grandparents on your mother's and father's side, your mother's father's side. So you like your granddad. Great grandparent. Yeah. Okay. Oh, nice. So you're part Scot. Come on home. What's that bird doing? If you want to, yeah, please do. If you want to put some recommendations, go to like my latest video that I put out, which would be like 5 weeks ago by now, and just post the links to them. I'm gonna go to that video, and I'll go to my most recent comments, and I'll just start firing all the suggestions into a playlist. But yeah, I think that's the easiest way to do it. Or maybe in here, but I don't know if I can access the links that get sent here. I've never tested it out. What is that bird doing? Hello, Elizabeth. How are you? Can you see yourself? Do you know that that's you? Are you aware of that? Hmm? This is you, look. Look. You're famous. You're a famous bird. Yeah, so I don't even know what I'm going to sketch, to be honest. Probably a superhero. That's kind of my bag. But it's something to do while I wait for the garden. So I just thought I would hop on here and say hi to everybody because it's been a while. It's been too long, I feel. I've missed everybody. So that's what's happening today. And I'm just trying to keep an eye on this bird. I mean, I can feel her on my back. I just don't know what she's plotting. So, yeah. It also probably looks like I'm being antisocial with like my hood up or whatever. But it's A, I've got sunburn on the back of my neck. And B, if she climbs onto my head and poops, game over. Game over. I'd never live that down. Why is the pigeon just hanging out on my shoulder? It's a very, very good question. She was going to die a week ago. My sister found her, and she's terrified of birds, and I'm not, clearly. So she asked me to come and help. So I did, and I took her home to just relax and pass peacefully, and she did not pass peacefully. She stayed doing what she's doing. So I didn't think she would want to hang out on my shoulder, but yesterday I took her in for like a test flight to see if she can fly. And she can, but she's just a little bit happier just chilling out on my shoulder, which was similar to the last pigeon, to be honest. The last pigeon just hung out on my shoulder. But then we can't discount something sinister, to be honest, Elizabeth. It could be either. It's very rainy and gloomy in India. Is that right? Well, ditto. It's rainy and gloomy here. Irene, love poem from Kingdom. Kingdom. Yeah, put it in the most recent videos, or you've. I think you've got DMs and stuff from you, don't you? So send them somewhere. Keeps eyeing the top of my head. Maybe we could see if she'll go on the top of my head. What is she doing? What are you doing? Anyway, yeah, so, oh, sorry, I should read the comment, shouldn't I? Thing with a lot of biggest Portuguese songs is that it's more about the meaning of the lyrics and not that much about how good of a singer they are. I would agree with that 100%. It connects. So that's kind of what I was getting at. Scared of birds? Yeah, my sister's terrified of them. I think because they flap and stuff, but I don't mind them flapping. I don't mind her flapping. Steffi put links. Thank you very much, Steffi. She is safe with me. So I'm glad that she knows that, because I don't know. I like birds. I think they're very cute animals. Very curious. She's having a nice time. She's very chill. We're gonna get her home at some point. Oh. Something's banging down the stairs. I don't know what. I don't care to know what. So we'll just chill. Now, I've not drawn a single thing yet. I came here to sketch, didn't I? I'm too busy yapping. Caesar salad. I love a Caesar salad. Phoenix and carrot. Hold on. Karator Guy by Dimash and Gong Lina. No. That sounds amazing. Link me up. Because clearly I've done a lot of Dimash. Like because I didn't do all that many videos, I kept falling back to Dimash. So I'm quite happy to keep doing more. Has he released the second video of the plane thing yet? Nadea, hello, you're new. Welcome. Happy to have you. We're just yapping. So if there's a topic you want to yap about or want me to yap about, then please feel free to drop it in the comments and I'll yap away. Might be talking about bird rehab. Oh, they keep getting deleted. I don't know how to. Maybe send them to my Instagram or something. I don't know. May I request for you to try and sing a song? What, right now? With a bird on my shoulder? I don't really want to spook the bird. If it's a really gentle song, I might give it a go. Because she doesn't seem to mind me talking. I don't know what she would do if I was to like belt. I think she'd maybe freak out. And none of us, as funny as that would be. So what is it you want me to try and sing? The other thing is, do I know the song? There's a chance I might know the song. There's a chance I won't know the song. My Ordinary Life. I don't know. By who? I don't think I know the song that you're asking for, which is sad. Maybe I'll have to look it up and learn it. My Ordinary Life. By whom? Who is this ordinary life? Is it like a famous person? A pop star? Or should I Google it? Part 2 of Love's Not Over Yet. Oh, he's not done it yet. He doesn't like the song anymore. My ordinary life. Go on YouTube. I am on YouTube. I don't know if I can't come out of this. I'll have a look on my phone. Hold on. My Ordinary Life. But The Living Tombstone. Hold on, I'm going to turn it right down so that I'm not flagged for copyright. This is an advert for Weed Why. Oh no, wait a minute, say what it's an advert for. What is this? This sounds like a robot. This really it's almost like spoken word rappy type style. I'll have a listen to that at some point. Cool. Damash is worth waiting for, that's true. I keep getting asked if I'm going to go and see him in concert in November in London, but I don't think I'm going to have time to, which is sad, because I actually met a few people at the Prague concert, which was last year, and it was like super duper fun. I actually still need to do my vlog about it. Do you know what the annoying thing was? Is I filmed them all, but because of the video format type, they just won't edit. So I think I need to screen record them, which is going to take forever and is a pain in the butt. Do I know about the Roblox situation? No, my kid plays Roblox. Mainly grow a garden and dress to impress. But I don't know about any situations. I did not see BTS or Jin from BTS in London. I didn't know. It's a really serious situation. In what way? You're gonna have to elaborate. You're gonna have to spill the tea, I'm afraid. Because I don't know anything about it. To me, it's just a wee game that people run about on, isn't it? Is that not? Have I picked that up wrong? Is there something far more sinister afoot? Oh, wow, okay. Ugh. Gross. Well, I'm glad he did that. Good for him. Sent him a cease and desist what? As in... I'll have to look this up before I talk about it. It's throwing up more questions than answers, to be honest. Do you know what I think personally is that adults should be banned from Roblox? Beyond the age of 13. you shouldn't be allowed on it. It should just be for like kids to run around in their wee avatars and just play. There's no safe online spaces for kids anymore. It drives me nuts. Everything gets commodified. You know, these like channels pop up of people like playing the games and stuff, and they're fully adult humans. Anyway, but that's just my opinion. I'm sure other people would disagree. Wow, there's lots and lots of stuff. Well, we'll see. There's a inevitable pushback, but it probably makes too much money to be stopped in it. I'm not entirely sure. Like, are you talking about the people that are thingy, or the game in general? Like, when you say them. Anyway, anyway. Oh. Well, let's just keep an eye on that and see what happens, eh? Personally, it's neither here nor there for me. I don't really know much about the inner workings of it, but I fully think that like it is aimed towards kids and only kids should be allowed to use it. That's my hot take on the situation. No one else. But I read something about that they were going to start doing like dating on it or something, so that like you could go on virtual dates. Why not just? Ugh, it's very frustrating. What is this bird doing? What are you doing back there? Your wings okay? Why is your wing sitting like that? Did it stick to something? Be careful, Jeannie. Be careful. Be careful. Oh, go and enjoy your Caesar salad, Irene. I bet it's going to be absolutely delish. I've no doubt in my mind. I haven't had lunch, and I don't think I'm going to at this rate. I think what I'm going to do is probably sit with the bird for a little bit more, then put her back once the garden bit's done, go pick up the child, walk the dog. It's a very boring life. Nothing exciting going on. But sometimes boring is better than highly stressful. Elizabeth says, do you prefer reacting to songs that have great melodies or are great to analyse vocally? I mean, to be honest, probably like an interesting voice, because it forces me to use my brain a little bit more to try and figure out what is moving and what's doing what. So I would say if they've got an interesting voice, that would be more beneficial to me than a melody. But I also do just enjoy like a good song. I sometimes get a bit distracted though. My reaction to My Ordinary Life was, well, I only heard like about 20 seconds of it. It sounds very like robotic. The voice has a lot of effects on it. And it's very like rappy. Very quick. Staccato. But fine. Don't know if it changes up as the song goes on. I didn't hear enough of it. But I wasn't mad at it. It was fine. It does what at the middle? Changes. Are you alright back there? Do you want to come forward? If you sit here, you don't have to balance as hard, do you? Do I play any games? Yes, I play. Well, Resident Evil games are my favourite. I play Marvel Rivals. I play the Spider-Man games. I play Final Fantasy. I like them. Oh, and I really like what's it called? Horizon Zero Dawn. I think they're a great bunch of games. You should try what is that? I need to look that up. Do I clean my room a lot when the pit? I mean, if she's sitting on my shoulder, the only thing I'm really going to have to clean is behind me, and that's only if she decides to be to protest, if you know what I'm saying. Balloons. Oh, this is like a mobile game, is it? No. Well, they're very cute. They're like wee chibi characters. Nice. See, this to me is like Bomberman, like those kind of games. I loved them when they were cute. They were very cute little characters. Final Fantasy games are very cool. I remember buying Final Fantasy VII when it came out, and it just blew my mind. I was hooked from that point onwards. 10 was really good. 8 I really enjoyed. 9 was really good. So I'm up to speed, but is it 15 was the last one? It was pretty good, and I really like the voice actor. His name's Ben Starr. He's very funny. I hope that he has a really long career in voice acting in games because he clearly gets it. He knows his audience, let's put it that way. Other than that, what other kind of games? Can I or have I seen that movie? I have seen it a long time ago when it came out. Dragon Age. I think I had Veilguard, but I stopped playing it. I just felt like, sometimes you start a game and early on you're like, oh, this is gonna take up a lot of my time. I feel like that happened. It took me 3 years to complete Baldur's Gate 3, like one single campaign on it, because I'm an explorer. I like to find all the little bits, and I hated the fact that like some things changed the trajectory of your story. Like people would leave and you couldn't get them back. That was annoying. So I took my time on that. And I felt Dragon Age was kind of like that. What's my opinion on the movie Saw? I think it's interesting. Good twist at the end. Kind of throws up questions of morality, I suppose, like playing God. I don't know. There's been a lot of movies since that have come out, which I kind of feel like if you hit something great, sometimes I think you should just like leave it alone and let it become a cultural moment rather than trying to milk it for all it's worth. I kind of feel like Saw did that. Then again, I'm sure a lot of people like love the whole franchise. But yeah. You quit what you've been playing. What? Clash of Clans. I don't tend to play mobile games. What was the last one? Apart from like I've played a few like Marvel games. I'm a big comic book geek, so I'll usually always check out a Marvel game. Have I watched K-pop Demon Hunters? Yes, I have an 8-year-old, so that movie has been playing. What are you doing? What are you doing? Non-stop in my house. Um, I know all about Rumi and Mira and Zoe and all. I hear non-stop K-pop Demon Hunter stuff in my house. I love it. I think it's a really good movie. I think the music's really good. I think that the design is really amazing. It kind of reminded me of like Spider-Man Into the Multiverse, or whatever it's called. It's a cool, interesting new way of doing animation. Um, who? What happens at the end? Remember, when something's put on in your house and you know it's going to be played several 100,000 times, you just kind of clock out. So I think I've seen it all in like little increments. I definitely have heard all the songs about a bajillion times. Um, but I thought it was good. I thought it was it's nice that there's something for like girls to enjoy that is superhero focused and there's strong kind of characters. Um, Even though Rumi and is it Jinu? It's kind of like a love story, but I thought it was really good. I hope they don't make a live action one. I'll put that out there right now. I wish some things are just better as animation. Oh, does he? Oh, and he like does she like absorb him or something? Can I play one game on a live? I don't even know how to do that. But if that's something that people were wanting, I would probably do like a speed run of Resident Evil 4. Oh, hi, Tamarisi. How are you? Is that a pigeon behind me? Yes. It's my second rescue pigeon. So she's just chilling with me for now. Now, what's the best song from K-pop Demon Hunters? That's the question. Do you know how much I know about K-pop Demon Hunters? Yesterday, I was learning the choreography with my kid. So, how did it start? I probably can't put my hands up by my face because she'll freak out. Um, so easy on the eyes. On the inside. I learned a little bit of that dance. That's Takedown, isn't it? I think I'll do Takedown. I think I'll choose Takedown as my favourite song. Oh, your idol. Bring the mic a little higher. Yeah, that's a good song. I've never no I have played Minecraft and I do not understand it at all. So if you wanted to see somebody completely ruin the game, then I'm your man. I do a dance video. I don't think anyone wants or needs that in their life. A Minecraft or the tower thing, I wouldn't play either of those. But if I had to choose, I recognise the name Minecraft. So I would choose that just based on recognizing the actual IP. But every time I think about Minecraft, I think of that la 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 lava chicken. So depending on how much that song drives you crazy. I've tried Minecraft, and like I said, I didn't understand it, to be honest. You build houses and fight zombies with swords. Is that right? And then with the battle defense, I'm assuming it's just like you take on waves of people. So I'm probably more of a like a PS5 type of guy, uh, like a character driven kind of story. Give me a Leon Kennedy, give me a Jill Valentine, give me a Cloud Strife, give me a Tifa Lionheart. No, Squall Lionheart. What's Tifa's surname? Can't remember. Anyway. Or if there's a game about pigeons, I might play that. Oh, now what? How does the dance for takedown? Oh, takedown starts with you stomp your foot, and then I can't remember what you do with your hands. What else do I like to do, except reacting, singing, gaming, and plotting to take over the world with an army of pigeons? Drawing is my next one. I absolutely love drawing. Hold on, I'll find something to show you. I like comic books. So in my spare time, I'll draw things from comic books. What? Stop flapping. Mainly Marvel comics. Here, I'll show you this one. So if you can see this. So that's a drawing of mine. What else is there? What are you doing, bird? Clambering up my back. Oh, I did want a bishop. This is cool. So when I've got some time to fill, I will just draw. I started doing it during lockdown. I got COVID and had to sequester myself in a bedroom, and I had a drawing pad, so I just started drawing and then never stopped. Yeah, that was Phoenix. Vincent Valentine and Sephiroth. Bold choices. You like a long-haired goth boy, and we love that too. A question from Nadia. Yeah, you can ask me a question. And who said you can do that? You just have to pick up a pencil and just do a little bit every day. And remember, you have to be really bad before you can get really good. What are you doing back there? Oh, preening yourself. I'm watching you. Right, you are assuming that I know what these things are. I don't know what Subnautica is now. It's very charming that you give me so much what's the word? Credence that you think I would know. I don't know what these things are. So you can choose. I don't know what Subnautica is, so let's choose the Battle Tower thing because it's cuter. But I assume I don't know. Marvel or DC? Marvel. 100%. I do like DC, but Marvel for sure. That was my introduction to comics. kind of. My like the first comics I bought were Marvel, and I've just never stopped. What are you doing with your wings? What was that? Oh, Irene's back. How's your salad? Jump scared. Yeah, that she's up to something. I can hear her pecking away at stuff. Oh, well, I'll see you soon, Nadia. Thanks for all the interesting questions. You've given me a lot to research, clearly. Lots of games. I'll ready myself. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be here, but we shall see. Do you know what? There's a team, a Marvel team called the Inhumans, and one of their characters is called Medusa, and I love her. She has got tons of hair, like that's her power. She's got like prehensile hair, which means that you can use it like to grip things. Anyway, I drew this the other day. Look at that. How cool is that? So much hair. So I'm kind of at a loss for what to draw next. We shall see. I think DC is like more aspirational, if you know, like it's a bit more just like good and bad. Marvel is just very messy, and that's what I love about it. It's all like interpersonal relationships and, you know, all the kind of stuff that gets dredged up from conflict. I do like red. I do. Nadia, you didn't leave for even a minute. What were you doing? Don't answer that. I'm so glad your salad was lush. I can taste it. You ran here as fast as you could. Black Bolt's wife. Yes, that's Black Bolt's wife. We love Black Bolt's like power. It just has to be quiet. I don't want to know. Yeah, I don't want to know. You're right. You're right about that. That's right. That's such a good way to put it. Marvel is the human condition with superpowers. It really, really is. Why do your feathers sound squeaky? What have you got in there? What have you got in there? She's doing something. Lock in the gaming. I'm not reading that out loud. Tell you that for free. Yeah, so games, I don't know how old you are, Nadia, but I'm old. Old as time. So my experience and history with gaming is like from the Sega Master System up. So like my golden age of gaming would be like Streets of Rage, Golden Axe, like Sonic the Hedgehog, but the originals, not the 3D ones. We can be ancient together. We'll stand on different pillars, like Greek statues. And you're Greek, so that would work for you. Alex the Kid in Wonderland. Oh god, what did I play? Echo the Dolphin. The Amiga with the green screen. Yeah, I've played one of them too. But like, my console was definitely like Mega Drive. Alex Kidd. Do 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 do. And with certain Master Systems, if you didn't put a cartridge in and switched it on, the game was inbuilt into the system. What? How innovative for the time. Um. Anyway, then yeah, we get to like the PlayStation. Mind blown. Tomb Raider. Uh, Resident Evil, obviously. Um, what are you trying? Pandemonium. Oh yeah, the Game Boy. Can't forget the Game Boy. Tetris. There's just yeah, it was a different world. I can't tell you how gaming shaped like kids back then, but it was less connective, so that you didn't add your friends or whatever. You had to like bring them to your home if you wanted to play like more than one player. And also there was no like forums apart from magazines. So magazines were huge. You would get all your information from gaming magazines, and it meant that like game art especially like has this like cult thing. You can see game art from back in the day and it'll take you back to like that feeling. I don't know, it was a special time. I'm glad I'm making your day better. Golden Axe was so good. You've been depressed lately. Okay, so one, I'm not surprised because the state of the world at the moment is absolutely shocking. Um, but also, life is there's a lot of good in about the bad. So you have to just hold on to the little joys, you know. It's easier said than done. Castlevania. Now I never really played Castlevania much as a kid, but I do know the game, like the side scroller, kind of like Prince of Persia ish. I liked horror games as a kid, obviously. So I played like Splatterhouse and what was it called? Decap Attack. It was great. Decap Attack was amazing. Ristar. James Pond. Do you remember that one? Sorry, did I spook you there? Later, alligator. Oh, see you later. I thought that was a game. Bye. Have a good day. I hope it continues to get better incrementally. Soul Calibur. Yes. Soul Calibur was such a good game. I had like a run of buying or backing the wrong console. So I had a Dreamcast and I had a GameCube, and Soul Calibur kind of ran through both those consoles. I loved Taki and Mitsurugi and Talim. You Do I clean my butt when I'm standing on you? No. Hi PJ, how are you? What did you just pick? Oh, the barefaced cheek of this bird, I tell you. But yes, Soul Calibur was so good. I'm really sad that it just kind of dissipated, you know, because it had the potential. You know, it was like the next Tekken for me. I've not been around PJ, to be honest. I've just been surviving the summer holidays and the chillblains are off, you know. Gig a lot during the summer, so I have less time. But school has returned, so I'm gonna get back into recording. But today was the day I was like, okay, I'll get a few videos done. But my neighbour is drilling holes in the garden, and I have rescued a bird, so I had to take her in. And I just thought I'll just go live and we can yap about just nothing. Anyway, she's flashing her butt at everybody. I raised you better than that, didn't I? Oh, I don't know if you can hear that sound, but is it polystyrene? You're making my teeth itch. Oh my god. Would you give it a rest? No, she's fully in grooming mode, so she's fine. Oh, do you know my favourite? Sung Mina was my favourite Soul Calibur character with the big pole that she'd like run up and smack you with. Always thought Sung Mina was a great character. Pardon me. Don't move, you're almost done. What? That was a weird comment. I'm not sure about that. What do I feed her? I feed her grains, seeds, just like bird feed generally. Oh, Nadia, don't be weird. That's gross. Sophitia was a great character. Well, less of that. Behave yourself. Too old. I'm too old, and I'm hoping you're too old for those shenanigans. Fairy Tale. I've not. I've heard the name. I don't know much about it, to be perfectly honest. Is it good? All of Us Are Dead. Is that the Korean one? I keep seeing Netflix recommend that to me. You can finish the game in 6 minutes. That is crazy. I think I'm gonna have to watch it. I have not watched it so far, and I don't really know. I don't really have an excuse. Okay, I'll see you later, Nadia. Go and enjoy your day. Happiness, is that Gyeongsong creature? Is that how to say that? Is it like 12 episodes and done? Like done, wrapped up, no more single series type, limited series. Zombie and monster series. Your mum played Voldo. Your mum is a rock star, by the way. Voldo is A top tier character. Okay, did you disagree with that? What was that all about? I'm sticking to my guns. Voldo is cool. You can flap about it all you want. Well, the K-dramas are doing it right. You know when something's like written to be one series and then it gets really popular and they go, oh, let's turn this into 15 series. And you're like, you missed the point of why it was good. Like, there's this weird obsession that like good things need to last forever. And that's not how it works. What are you doing back there? I don't like that sound. It's really weird. I feel like we were talking about comics earlier. The Marvel movies, like they ran so much hype for like Endgame, 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 and now they're like, why aren't the movies still like generating as much hype? And it's because you ended it. It ended at Endgame, and now people are just kind of, it's like you're dragging it along. I think it was a really silly, silly, silly move. Right, if I sit back, do you think she'll move forward? Ooh, that was fun. Hi. Hi. Your favourite K-dramas are Sell My Haunted House and Harangue. Am I saying that right? Harangue? I should know that because that was a character in Tekken, wasn't it? Or Soul Calibur. Tekken. I can't mind. I can't mind. What am I drawing? I don't even know what I'm drawing. It doesn't make any sense. Clearly I'm looking for some chill because I'm just drawing off of instinct. I'm drawing some like random person like semi-meditating in the air. I don't know, it's a weird sketch. I'll have to finish it properly. Right, don't climb on my neck, don't poop on my head. I'll take my hood down. Alright, alright. A historical drama. Oh, do you know what I watched a couple episodes of and should probably finish was Shogun. It's pretty wild. But do you know what I do? I tend to like sketch while I watch things. So Shogun actually demanded my attention because you have to read it or learn Japanese, and I don't have, and Portuguese and English at parts, I think. Um, and I don't know all three of those languages. I barely know one of them. So right, I think I'm going to do like 5 more minutes here and then go and see if my neighbour's done digging up the garden. I don't know what it's going to look like. It's quite scary. But I tell you what, she is amazing. She's like the handiest woman I've ever met. She could build anything. She's inspired me to build stuff. I built a raised planter yesterday out of an old fence. Like just the big slats you would find on a fence. I turned it into a planter. I'll find a picture. I'll show you. Oh, I went the entirely wrong way. Look at that. Isn't that good? But yeah. So I'll have to go find these series and give them a wee bash. Will we give them a bash? Will you watch them with me? Will you? Who knows? Yeah, I did that in an afternoon, by the way. One afternoon. Oh. Yeah, we're probably like terrible consumers of TV because we do stuff while it's on. But there's not enough hours in the day anymore. That's my excuse anyway. Right, you. Will we say goodbye to everybody? Will we say goodbye to everybody? Can you see yourself? Look at that. How cute. I think she has seen herself. That's you. You are her. See? Anyway, right. Well, thank you so much for keeping me company. It's been an absolute treat. Just chatting away. Oh. And let's do this again. I'll maybe try and put like an hour a week into just like streaming, and we can just chat. I might put up topics before I do it so that I'll have stuff to talk about and tell you when it's going to happen, so that people are around. But it's been a delight. I love you. I love the lot of yous, and take care of yourselves. Most importantly, right? Oh yeah, send me. No guarantee she's not going to take over the world, so get used to this being your overlord. We could do worse. She's quite cute, but rules with an iron fist. You know what I'm saying? Right. Love you lots. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Oh yeah.